Good morning. Welcome back to the Kate Casey Inspirational Tales. I hope today's lesson titled Blessed will inspire someone. A young theology student asked for permission to leave the dormitory on Friday night. The dean warned him that near the place where he wanted to go, there was a stadium where their national football team would be playing that very night. Do not stop along the way, he warned him. Don't worry, sir, I won't, the young man assured him, convinced of his good judgment. Walking toward his destination that Friday night, the young man suddenly saw a group of people standing in front of a large television screen, watching the broadcast of the football game. He stopped to see what the score was like and eventually made himself comfortable. The next day he was seen in the newspaper photos, happily celebrating with the group of fans. He received a sanction from the university since it was an Adventist school. The young man in this story would have done well to thoroughly know the first chapter of the book of Psalm. The first verse of this passage gives us 3 pieces of advice that are very useful as we interact with people whose habits are not Christian. 1. Do not walk in the step with the wicked. A wise man fears and departs from evil, but a fool rages and is self-confident. Does this matter to you? Then avoid the company of the ungodly. Why? Because the thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsel of the wicked are deceitful. Do not allow yourself to be deceived. 2. Do not stand in the way that sinners take. When you stand still, you show the tendency of desire to sin, to cling to sin, and to travel along the path that is not what God designs for His daughters and sons. Continue in your Christian walk with your mind centered on the things of God without stopping to see what it is that people whose interests are far from the Lord are doing. 3. Do not sit in the company of mockers. In fact, do not sit down to watch them, because when you decide to sit down, it is a sign that you have decided to get happily comfortable in the path of sin. Be blessed. Avoid being carried away by the advice of ungodly or stopping to their path and sitting down with them. Delight in God. Today's lesson was inspired from Psalm 1 verse 1 and 2, and it reads, Blessed is the one who does not walk in the step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but those delight in the law of God, and who meditates on His law day and night. Have a blessed day, and remember to inspire someone.